Was good, y'all? Rich Sosa back in the building, and as y'all can see by the looks of the title and the screen, today I'm gonna be bringing y'all the absolute best big man slash center in the game, coming at y'all on NBA 2K21. Now today it's actually gonna be on current gen, and I'm gonna be bringing y'all two different versions, and both of them are going to be very unique in their own way. Now, the first version that I'm going to be bringing y'all, going to be able to get a 98 speed, y'all, for a center. Then, when it comes down to the second version, the other one is going to be able to get 99 vertical. And if you're looking to be the best possible center in all of 2K, as well as have the best possible lineup when it comes to running threes, this is definitely going to be the build y'all want to make. So man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new to the RGF family, and any new supporters, I would appreciate it if y'all went ahead and hit that like button. That helps me out so much. But also be sure to put on post notifications so y'all can see when I upload every single day. Now, if you're looking to make the best possible center for any game mode, whether that be 3v3 or Pro-Am, go ahead and make this build under the power forward position. Then, when it comes down to the pie chart, the one that y'all want to go ahead and pick, if you are looking to make the absolute best demigod center build, there actually are a couple different options that y'all can go with. So, first, I'm going to go ahead and be the one to say that if you don't like the pie chart that I'm going to go ahead and pick, feel free to change it up. But I'm actually going to go ahead and pick the straight defensive pie chart. I'm telling you, this build is definitely going to pay off in the long run. So let's go ahead and get into the first version. This is actually going to be the main thing that makes it the biggest difference. So, for the first version, I'm going to go ahead and pick the fastest pie chart. Now let's go ahead and take a quick look. We got the 75 speed right here, 73 acceleration, and then the vertical is going to be a solid 72. So, when it comes down to these stats, be sure to make exactly what I am showing y'all to be when it comes down to this build. So first, we're going to go ahead and max out our close shot at 84. Then, when it comes down to the driving layup as well as the driving dunk, max both of these out. When it comes down to the standing dunk, if you want to, go ahead and max it out all the way. But if you're looking to get other badge points in other areas, feel free to go about it how you want. Now, when it comes down to the playmaking, go ahead and put that pass accuracy to a 67. Max out your post moves at 60. Then, when it comes down to the ball handle, put that to a 45 for 5 playmaking badges. Now, when it comes down to the defense, go ahead and max out your interior defense, perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, of course. We're going to go ahead and max out our block as well. Then, when it comes down to the offensive as well as the defensive rebound, we're maxing both of these out, and that's actually going to give us 30 badges, y'all. Solid on the playmaking side with 5. Then when it comes to the defense, that is just straight overpowered. Then on top of all that, with the finishing 16 badges is a lot to work with. So, when it comes down to the body shape, I'm telling you right now, Burley is going to be the one that y'all want to go to, especially if you are looking to be a great lockdown defender and take up as much space as possible. So, with the height, I'm going to go with is going to be 6'7". When it comes down to the weight, now, this is really going to be a key thing here. What you want to go ahead and do is put the weight all the way to the lowest and then raise it to where it is not affecting anything on your physicals. Then, from here, when it comes down to your wingspan, of course, you want to go ahead and max it out at 89.0, and that is going to be just perfect for this build. The defensive stats go crazy. And then when it comes down to the physicals, we're getting a +8 at 99 overall and getting that gym rat badge. So we're going to be getting a 98 speed, acceleration is going to be a 96, and the vertical is going to be an 88. So when it comes down to the takeovers, we get the glass cleaning, rim protecting, as well as the slashing. Any of these are really going to be okay, but let's go ahead and check out the second version that I got lined up for y'all. Now, if you're looking to make the one with the 98 speed, pretty much a 99, feel free to leave everything as is when it comes to the build. Now, let's go ahead and click on the pie chart with the 72 speed, 70 acceleration, and 84 vertical. And when it comes down to all these stats, look at the difference. There actually isn't any as well. But if you're looking to try to get up more on your ball handle, look what happens. We actually only end up with 4 playmaking badges if you go with the max ball handle at 59. So what we're going to go ahead and do is drop it back down to the 45 and then put the rest into your post moves, and we're going to end up with the 5, so do not worry. When it comes down to the body shape, like I said, Burley is the one you want to go with. 6'7" for the height, but when it comes down to the weight, this is going to be a little bit different on this version of the build because our physicals are different. So go ahead and raise the weight to where it does not affect any of the physical stats. Whether or not you want to put anything into the strength, that is honestly completely up to you, but I would highly recommend picking a different pie chart if that's the case. Right here, you could go around somewhere around the 190 range if you really want to. It honestly is really up to you and what you feel most comfortable with. Now, even the 200 range is not bad at all. I'm just trying to be real with y'all, but from here, as you can see, max out the wingspan on this build and we still are going to be able to maintain those elite defensive stats as well as some pretty nice finishing stats. So look at the physicals: 85 speed, 83 acceleration, and we're going to be able to get a 99 vertical. So go ahead and see right here, we're going to be able to maintain the same exact takeovers. Not to worry at all when it comes to this part of the build as well. It really comes down to which version of the build you like more when it comes down to the physical stats. In my opinion, the takeover that I would highly decide between is going to be the glass cleaning as well as the rim protecting. Slashing is going to be really good, but like I said, it's up to y'all. And as y'all can see, we have made the glass cleaning finisher. I really like the comparisons of Dennis Rodman, but let's go ahead and check out what this build is going to be looking like once we grind it to 99, because I'm telling you, once it comes to these defensive stats as well as getting that gym rat badge, everything on this build is going to be put together really well. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at it. As you can see right here on this version of the build, we're going to be getting a 93 speed, so 5 less than the 98, but not bad at all. Then when it comes down to the acceleration, that's going to be in the 90s, and then from here, as you can see, we're going to be able to get that 99 vertical, making this build really nice. So when it comes down to these stats, close shot is going to be in the high 90s with boost. Driving layup will be in the 80s with boost. Driving dunk is easily going to be able to get in the high 90s. Then we're going to be able to get a 99 standing dunk. When it comes down to the pass accuracy, this is going to be in the 80s. Post move is going to be in the 60s. Now onto the defense. With boost, your interior defense will be in the high 70s. We're going to be able to get that 99 perimeter defense, 99 lateral quickness, 99 steal. Then we're going to be able to get in the high 90s when it comes down to the block. Offensive rebound, same thing, and then the same exact thing with the defensive rebound. So this build is honestly not lacking anything except when it comes to the playmaking and shooting. But honestly, if you're a center, you're really not looking to do much of that. When it comes down to the badge for this build, you could really go based off anything that you want. I have seen people that shoot with just one badge, and honestly, it's really glitchy. It really just comes down to the jump shot. We have found that out this year. And when it comes down to these playmaking badges, I'm going to go with quick first step on silver. Then from there, I'm going to go with flashy passer on gold, just to get that team takeover much quicker. That's going to be very helpful when it's all said and done. Now let's go ahead and get into the finishing. So as you can see, we're going to be able to get gold badges on this build. So let's go ahead and get right into it. The first 2 badges that I'm going to go with is going to be contact finisher as well as slithery finisher. 10 badges remaining from here. So another one that you definitely want to put on, at least keep it on bronze, is going to be Lob City finisher. 9 more remaining badges, and another personal badge that I really like to use is going to be relentless finisher. It unlocks certain finishing animations, and I have noticed it myself, so go ahead and put it on if you want that. Consistent finisher is going to be another really good one as well. But from here, I feel like fancy footwork is really slept on this year. From here, there are so many other badges that you can go with. If you're looking to help out your teammates and get their takeover much quicker, go ahead and put on Showtime. Pro Touch is going to be another really good one that I like. Now, let's go ahead and get into the maxed out category of the defense. 30 badges to work with, so a lot of wealth to use. First, we're going to go with Intimidator on Hall of Fame. Another one that we definitely cannot forget about is going to be Clamps. From here, just to help out my teammates, I definitely always like to run Defensive Leader. 18 remaining badges, and this is another badge that we cannot forget. That's going to be Rim Protector and Hall of Fame, of course. Now, if you want to, you can definitely go ahead and put on Rebound Chaser. But another thing about this build is if you want to go ahead and change up the tiers of these badges, putting on other ones, you definitely can do so. So I'm going to go ahead and put on Chase Down Artist. You could go with silver or bronze. It really comes down to what you want to do. But from here, I'm going to go ahead and put both of these on bronze when it comes to Interceptor and Chase Down Artist. I feel like on silver, they are good, but I want to be able to maintain a perfect amount of Hall of Fame badges the rest of the way. So, ones that I really would consider are going to be Lightning Reflexes. I feel like that is really slept on this year. I normally run it on bronze, but let's go ahead and check out another one. If you're looking to set screens, Brick Wall is going to be the badge for you. Another one that is going to be worthwhile is going to be Worm or Box. Really comes down to your preference. Tireless Defender is one that I like. I'm going to end it off with Box though, and that's the final setup we're going to go with. 30, 5, 1, and 16. Thank y'all so much to everybody who finished this entire video through. Go ahead and comment down RGF in the comments, and I got y'all with a response. Again, I just want y'all to know I'm so appreciative, and I thank y'all to everybody who made it. But man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. To that Rich Gang family and any new supporters, I would appreciate it if y'all went ahead and dropped a like. Go ahead and share this video with your family and friends. And last, but definitely not least, be sure to turn on post notifications, y'all. Man, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.